Hey, I'm Native Mammoth Press, and this time on the Multicade, Travis Box of Mortal Review joins me, and together we're going to play the arcade classic Primal Rage. So, Primal Rage, like, right off the bat, was it made in 94? Hold on, it'll say. I thought it was.
I want to say 95, maybe 6?
Wait for it.
94. Wow,
94.
Nailed it. What was that to say? The only thing I remember about this is, like, I remember the first time I saw this, like, it was like this game, it was like a white, like, what was the, not Aladdin's Palace or something like that.
Yeah, it was Aladdin's Castle.
Aladdin's Castle.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it used to be right there, like the food court,
right.
And then this giant arcade.
Yep.
And we were on our way to go see Apollo 13 with my dad. And we just stepped in at the arcade, and everyone was gathered around. Like, it was a completely white cabinet, and they were just doing like a Primal Rage. I guess it had just come out.
Was it one of the podium style?
Yeah, it was. It looked like a traditional cab from what I remember.
Okay.
But like, I remember being on my dad's shoulders. That's how young I was, and like looking at everybody. Like, I would have been in kindergarten, maybe. Yeah, I would have been in kindergarten. And like, they were doing that. It was the last, the final round, or the final battle, and people were just having like a tournament out on that field and just beating the shit out of each other.
Nice.
And then we saw it in like a JCPenney catalog, like it was coming out for home systems, and we were obsessed. So we got it for Super.
Yeah, this was Skateport. I was 10 or 11 whenever. I was probably around 12 by the time I was really playing it. But my arcade experience with this game was Skateport, because when you're 12 years old, you know, you gotta haul ass in circles and impress the girls, and then go whoop some ass in, you know, a fighting game. It was this and Darkstalkers was the one I bounced back.
Oh, God.
I think Virtual Fighter
Darkstalkers
was the
cab
third.
there?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So Darkstalkers, Virtual Fighter, and Primal Rage. And I sucked at this one. Because I mean, Capcom was kind of the big deal for fighting games. It was all like just mashing buttons and doing these really complicated things. You know, everybody was trying to match Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter.
Right.
So Primal Rage comes along, and we're thinking that they're going to play just like they do. And it doesn't. It plays weird.
It does.
And it makes sense once you get it, but it's like the pace of it and the flow of it.
Yeah.
It's rock, paper, scissors. And
this is going to be a clunky ass fight, man, because I did not brush up at all.
All right. So
Kaiju Fury Throwdown. Let's get in here. Let's do some Kaiju battle for them fucking YouTube algorithms instead.
So 1/2 credit, 2 credits.
What's a what?
Because
I still think it's like a.
I promise.
Yeah.
Quarters are on me. Oh yeah, you can do it too.
Well, this will be fun. Let's get fucky with
it. So. Oh yeah, that's right. I just told you what the start button was, and I'm sitting there spamming the. So you said whenever. So you said whenever they, for whatever reason, they had actually set up the game differently on purpose. Yes.
There's like coding in here that is causing a lot of these glitches that we're seeing, where like people are like hovering in air whenever they fall on the ground. And there's also some brown blood going on. And you'll see that in a few spots, and there might be some sound issues, but I don't know if that's if that's true with your version.
I haven't noticed this. I haven't really had it cranked either. So
I'm trying to go forward, jump forward there, up and forward. There we go.
I give you. You just let me know what how you're comfortable. I know this is probably an odd.
No, it's good. It's good. It just should
leave it to me to make a 4-player cabinet. You know, where we have to get all close and personal.
Oh man,
during a pandemic.
Let's get all up in here. I actually kind of want you to come, like, help me with mine at some point. Like, it's pretty much already set up. Like, I just need to. I was kind of thinking, I don't know if I should go Raspberry Pi or like just go get a Pandora's box.
Dude, there's benefits to both. Like this, it's a rabbit hole regardless.
Right.
Like once you discover what you can do with it, it's just like, my God, it can be overwhelming. I'm the type of guy that wants to build something and then I go, oh, I can do that.
Which one was that?
I don't know if I think I remember one. Like,
you ever done any fatalities?
I have.
Yeah.
But it was basically he dies and then he just runs over and just gores him in the stomach. And I think it's these 4 buttons: down, 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 up.
Yeah. There we go.
Fart.
And then he had the So anyway, they did invent some safety anti-pirating shit because people were stealing motherboards or something.
Oh.
And it just made it basically where any kind of emulation of this game is kind of broken, like just a little bit. Like everyone has
So just a little bit. So all these glitches and all these issues was on purpose.
Yes. This was like anti-theft, anti-piracy kind of shit.
But it's not even like effective. It's more of a nuisance than
right. And especially whenever they brought it to the Midway Arcade Treasures. Oh, they brought it to the Midway Arcade Treasures, and there's still like some brown blood and some sound cue issues, but there's like they actually kind of fixed like the ground thing on it. But yeah, even the owners of the rights to it now. Like Midway, I think was the last people that had it. I don't know if Warner owns it or not now.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get a fatality in this motherfucker. They actually call them fatalities too on the back of the box. I remember.
Do they really?
I was
it's not even like that obvious that there were fatalities because even when you pull them off, you don't.
Oh, there it is! I found the spike.
Yeah, and then there's a there's a.
So you can just hold these two down and just backwards circle.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Well, at least I got my fire in.
Oh, all 4.
Down.
Did I do it? No, I didn't.
I don't think so.
Nope. I held down when I did.
I don't know if there's a certain range you have to be. They're very, like I said, they kept it pretty. They're not very like open about, like, oh yeah, you can do that. And half the time you don't even know that you did it until like, oh wow, that's a little different of an angle.
I like that you like. What I like also about playing like fighting games here with you is that you choose a different person every time. I hate it when people pick the same character and they just won't move.
Blame Mike. No.
Does he do that?
Well,
Did he honestly
when we play Tekken on stream, like we just hit random. Like,
oh really?
And I mean,
that's
honestly,
cool. That's
honestly, that's just my thing. Is like, you know, everybody has their characters that they're decent with, that they're familiar with, but I don't know. There's a lot more to the game.
Get your head in the game. Get your game back on. It's time to help you. You're pushing your body.
So was it Godzilla and Kong?
You little motherfucker.
they got you into the whole kaiju thing, like the big monsters and the monsters fighting, or
Godzilla. Honestly, Godzilla and King Kong are just big movies for me in general. Whenever I was a kid,
yeah,
especially the original King Kong, the 1930s one, and the Godzilla movies. I remember waking up at 3 in the morning and watching Son of Godzilla with my dad, like because it was on a late night showing. But yeah, I've just always been a big fan of dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And dinosaurs kind of got me into Godzilla movies, you know, 1 million BC. And it just all got me kind of just into kaiju right there. I've just been a big Godzilla fan all my life.
Yeah.
Honestly, Godzilla and Mortal Kombat are like the 2 biggest ones for me.
Yeah, same here.
I think, yeah, the original Godzilla vs. Kong is a classic, but I remember watching like the first Godzilla. And the first Godzilla film, especially the Japanese version, Gojira. If you ever watch that, man, that's a very serious, dark movie, and it's actually really good. You did the teleport.
Neat.
I can't do anything.
Yeah, I don't know what his. Oh, yeah, there they are.
Yeah.
And then the reverse of that is his fart or his butt scratch.
Not doing it for me.
Do invert the butt. Invert your.
Oh, the reverse. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Oh.
You got it with the puke. You ever seen the fatality where he pukes and he goes around to the other screen and slurps it up? He goes like this way and comes in this way and like slurps it. It's gross. He's so nasty. Damn, Chaos, you're nasty.
What is that one? Let's see if we can find that one.
There's also the golden shower. I wonder if it'll do that. Where he pees.
That's right. So Sauron, Talon.
You want me to just beat the shit out of your character?
Yeah, do that.
Okay. Here's your punching bag. Get your punching bag.
Diablo. Okay, Chaos. So hit the churl. Does a slow puke. Walks up. Okay, so this one.
Oh, it didn't let me do it.
Hold all 4 buttons. Toward. Away.
Was that the golden shower?
That's the
puke slurp?
The puke. Yeah.
Okay. It didn't let me do it because I guess it was a total domination or something, or maybe I was just too overzealous with my punches. I'll do it again. But yeah, this definitely needs remade.
So all 4 buttons. Toward. Away.
All 4 buttons. Toward. Away.
Right.
Toward. Away.
I see what you did there. That's funny. No, I love the toys. Like, that was one of the things.
Yeah.
I thought Primal Rage was going to be a much bigger deal.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, it should have been a franchise. Like, that really caught on.
There was really no explanation why they just decided not to. Like, they were going to do something else, and they were like, nah, screw it. And it's like, why would you do all that? Because even what little bit they did release and test went well. Like,
yeah. Even though the console ports were looked at as kind of inferior, the Sega Genesis version sold really well. Honestly, Sega Genesis version is pretty fun. The Super Nintendo one did too. But they also were like, it was also on like Sega Jaguar CD and shit like that. Like
that's right. The Jaguar.
3DO. Yeah. I think it's another one that's on. Kind of have a mission to get all of them.
There's a lot. There's actually that's a rabbit hole. Good luck.
Yeah.
But I forgot oh damn.
I was lucky that I got the Saturn version.
Like where
I got it loose, so like it was in the wild. You ever go to Game World in Nixa? Okay. 4. Wait.
Was it quick enough?
You look at these hands. I was going quick.
But thank you for being here,
UPC label. Yeah, no problem, man.
But before we go enough about me. Basically, let's talk about you. Like right now, you've been here with Mike of Mortal Review.
Yep.
And Mike has actually been on the show, like in the series since then. We talked a lot about Mortal Review, but you guys are kicking a lot of ass now. Like, are you guys starting to record again? Or
we're actually writing like a few songs. Like me and Mike have actually been kind of getting like that second wind of kind of starting to work on stuff.
Yeah.
It's been kind of hard with all the COVID and everything like that, and everyone just kind of off, kind of doing their own stuff. But now we're like a few of us have gotten vaccinated, and stuff like that. So we're hoping that we can start hitting it full force. But we got a couple of songs under the belt. We've also wanting to get like a couple more out. We've actually released a few things of merch right there to kind of raise money to help record.
Yeah.
Which has been really good. Like a lot of people have liked the design so far.
So this is the new artwork. And I've been a fan. Like Mike has a way of like getting a hold of artists and forming really good relationships with artists, including myself.
This was kind of, he knew Ryan, but like Ryan. He was the one who reached out to me. He's like, hey, Ryan, with like our album cover was like the first thing I think we commissioned for him.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And it was Ryan that did the new artwork too, right? This new with the kaiju fighting.
Yes,
which is a throwback to like the classic post-punk kind of, like there was like a punk
neon monster,
the neon monster, the big ridiculous over the top like comic monster stuff, and which was
neon metalcore shorts,
right? Yeah, the neon metalcore,
and that was something he always wanted to do. Like he had expressed, like they all know, like I'm a big kaiju fan. and everything like that. I love monster movies and everything like that. So they were like, what if we did this, and stuff like that, because it is kind of buck style. But he wanted to really get like a neon colored shirt because he was like, I kind of want to bring back, that kind of monster neon design. And I was like, yeah, sure.
And I mean, you have that brand of the darker kind of brooding, I wouldn't say typical metal kind of, but every now and then you just throw it in, change it up a bit. Like there's a whole wide range of metal that and influences that each of you come into this project with. And it was just so pleasant to see it, and you had a huge response like right out the gate, like the artwork,
especially for this new one. Everyone's really been taken to it, like they've been liking it, like more people like this artwork than that we have on our Facebook right now that like our fan page. So it's like, wow, it's actually getting liked by people all over the world, and I was like, that's crazy. But yeah, we're thinking about we're moving on doing some of that with some more music here pretty soon. We're actually just looking to finish up a couple of songs and get them recorded, so that way we have something to kind of show for coming out of quarantine. I've also been working with a few other people, like just one-off songs here and there, friends that have just sent me some stuff, so trying to keep my stuff sharp too while we're waiting.
Hit the ground running
whenever everything. Trying to teach myself how to use Ableton, which has been fun.
I don't envy that.
Yeah. It's actually, it's not that bad.
It's a very effective tool.
It is. Yeah, but and honestly, it's been kind of fun just kind of learning to record myself, but also trying not to make my downstairs neighbors hate me. So, like, it's been really
cool. Closet with a lot of coats.
That's right.